Finally, some good tattoo ink research. See, some scientists at the German Federal Institute for Risk Assessment wanted to understand what happens when tattoo ink goes into the skin and how much is actually absorbed by the body. So they did an experiment with 24 people who got tattoos with ink that had special tracers within it. And then afterwards, for 24 hours, they tested blood and urine from those participants to see how much left the body. Then they also tested how the skin might change the ink before it entered the bloodstream. And one of the biggest hurdles with the European standards was that they expected a lot more tattoo ink as being absorbed in your body. And the good news is they discovered that a lot less ink is absorbed in the skin than assumed prior, which proves tattoo inks are not as risky or dangerous as the previous regulations were trying to assume. Also, our skin helps protect our body and breaks down these chemicals, making them even less harmful. All the previous European regulations were based off of worst case guesses, but now this is actual research with numbers that can help unnecessary bans on safe tattoo inks. And honestly, it just shows us what we already knew. There is no health crisis. There's no dangers with tattooings. That tattoo inks are safer than the authorities were assuming. And that regulations should be based off of real science and not fear. This is good because this means that there's going to be less unnecessary regulations if we can get this to the right people. So let's continue to work together and bring the right information to the authorities so we can safeguard tattooing for many generations to come.